Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're back out in the Eastern Sierra, and I'm going to be going to an area that I haven't been to since I was in my early 20s, which was more than a few handfuls of years ago. The Buttermilks. We're going to go to the Buttermilks today, and we're going to check it out. I have 2 days, and I'm not sure if I'll spend all 2 days here, but we're going to camp out here tonight somewhere. So yeah, enough said. Let's get started. Well, I'm back out on another solo run, wandering through an old stomping ground from my dirtbag climber days. Places like this used to be my whole universe. Back then, my biggest problems were raw fingertips and whether I could pull down hard again tomorrow and still make it to my shift as a climbing instructor before my boss figured out I'd slept in the back of my truck. It's been said that youth is wasted on the young, and while I tend to agree, I look back on those years and it always makes me smile. Those were some good days. I'm older now, and yeah, I may tell a few too many glory days stories, but whatever. It's part of my past out here, just like the rocks. But today isn't about chasing ratings on rock faces. It's about chasing color. Somewhere out here, tucked between the boulders and the sky, the aspens are starting their slow burn into fall. Autumn has a subtle magic to it that kind of sneaks up on you and makes even the most familiar place feel brand new. So that's the quest for this trip. Granite, memories, and a little bit of gold if I'm lucky. Well, it's cool to be back here. I haven't been back here since my rock climbing days in my 20s. So it's cool to be back. This area is so pretty. Kind of reminds me, it's like not too far from Alabama Hills. It's got that same vibe. As I roll into this grove of aspens, everything around me is gold. The old-timers wandered these mountains chasing the kind of fortune you could hold in your hand. Me, I'm just chasing the kind you can only catch for a second before it slips away. A few weeks each year when the aspens light up like the hills are paying out. The funny thing is, the miners never struck it rich up here the way they'd hoped. But autumn does, every single year. Without a shovel or a pan, these mountains just lay out this gold for anyone willing to slow down long enough to see it. But we'll come back to that later. I've got a few possible camp spots pinned on the map, and I'm easing my way towards an outcropping of rock that might end up being my home for the night. After a long day on the road, I'm not asking for much. A flat spot, sheltered from the wind, and a place to kick the dust off. This part of the day always feels like hitting the brakes on the rest of the world. The hunt for camp is half strategy and half instinct, scanning the terrain like you're picking a boulder problem. Except tonight's climb is just getting the tent up before the light fades. If this spot works out, great. If not, I've got backups. Either way, I'm ready to settle in. I'm rolling up on my camp spot here, I think. Let's check this out. Yeah, I think this is it. This will do nicely. Very cool. Alright. Okay, pretty sweet little camp spot here. Kind of by these boulders. Tucked into this boulders and a juniper tree here. Pretty nice. Got a view of the rocky peaks over here. So yeah, I'm happy with this one. I'm gonna get camp set up. The sun's slipping behind the Sierra and camp starts coming together one piece at a time. You know the drill: tent, awning, ladder, torch, yada yada. It's a slow, steady routine that I can almost do on autopilot by now, but it's all part of it, and I'm happy to finally be at camp. This whole thing always makes me laugh a little. If you step back and think too hard about it, camping is basically doing a mini move for fun. I drag my crap out here, set it all up in the dirt, and pretend I've simplified my life. It's like I'm deliberately making basic living just a touch more difficult, and somehow that feels like a good idea. But once the tent's set up, the chair's out, and the fire's doing its thing, I remember why I keep signing up for this moving day cosplay. Once I settle in, the trade is worth it. I give up convenience, and I get silence. I give up comfort, and I get the whole sky. I get to breathe air that doesn't smell like, well, whatever civilization smells like. So yeah, camping might be a weird hobby when you break it down, but the payoff is waking up in a place like this, where the world feels bigger and my problems feel smaller. And that's a pretty solid return on investment for a guy who just hauled a house into the hills for one night. I'm trying to decide if I should cook something or just like snack for dinner. Meat, cheese, and avocado. Why bother putting the resealable things on there? Oops, my hand's kind of dirty. Dinner tonight is classic dirtbag cuisine. Cold cuts, cheese, and an avocado that somehow survived the drive, but has definitely seen better days. It's not glamorous, it's just fuel, but somehow it hits the spot. Or maybe I'm just really hungry. Either way, it feels good to get some food in me. Alright, well, it's a bit chilly out tonight. I'm all bundled up. I had to break out the thermals even. But it's kind of refreshing to be bundled up again. Winter is definitely on the way. It's mid-October now. And there's signs of it all along the trail. All of the trees are turning. The bushes are turning. The light is lower in the sky. With this storm that's coming in, I think they're going to get a lot of snow, or some snow at least, in the Sierra. So I have a feeling that desert season begins now. Even this up here probably. What am I at right now? I feel like I'm at 8,000 feet. God, I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Let's look. 7,500 feet. I feel like this will even be off limits in a little bit. Anyways, I didn't bring any drinks. I do have a bottle of whiskey, but I don't know if I feel like digging it out right now. But I'm perfectly content just hanging by the fire. For tomorrow, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. It depends on the weather. If the weather really takes a turn tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'll do. I have to go home via the Sonora Pass, so I don't want it to get too treacherous. But we'll have to just wait and see what the weather does. Anyways, for now I'm going to enjoy the fire, and I'm going to turn on the diesel heater in the tent in a little bit, heat it up and make it nice and cozy for tonight. So that being said, I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Alright, well, good morning. Looks like the weather's changing on us. We definitely, I don't know if you can see, but we've got something coming over the mountains here. Looks like, actually kind of looks like snow. Relatively clear out this way, but it's coming in pretty quick, and the wind picked up. So it was a nice night last night. But this morning looks like it's turning. So I think the best plan is for this to be kind of a quick overnight trip. I'm gonna get the Jeep all packed up, and then hopefully we're gonna explore this area a little bit more on the way out. But yeah, I think it might be time to hightail it for the pass before it gets too bad. I definitely need to make some coffee, but shortly after coffee, I'm gonna pack everything up and we're gonna get out of here. That breeze kicked up, turned into a wind. So I'm gonna try and do this in the back of the bed here. Atta baby, it's a boil. Isn't this fun, watching me do this? You can never see this too many times. Oddly enough, it is one of the things I look forward to most. Coffee in the morning. Someplace like this. Pretty great. Okay, I'm all packed up. Let's hit the road. The morning rolled in cold and quick, so after packing up camp, I'm aiming the Jeep straight towards the weather building over the ridge. Behind me, it's nothing but blue sky and sun. But ahead, it's a whole different story. The dark clouds are stacking up, and snow is drifting over the peaks, with a crazy patchwork of gold climbing the mountainsides like the place can't decide if it's October or February. The contrast is wild. Half the world looks like a postcard, and the other half looks like a warning. And of course, I'm driving straight towards the warning, because apparently that's my idea of a good morning. I want to see how far I can climb into this thing. Maybe it's a stupid idea, maybe it's a great one. But the mountains are daring me, and today I'm up for the challenge. I can already see the snow accumulating on the mountain up there. And I'm kind of heading right into it. It's so beautiful with the juxtaposition of the gray skies and the sun coming from behind us, and all of the changing leaves of the aspens and or whatever these are, kind of painting the hillside there. Fall is pretty exciting, and the leaves start to change if you can get somewhere where you can see them. All right, heading into it. Ooh, there's a hawk. I came out here looking for fall colors, and the mountains are delivering. The trees are so gold they make everything else fade to gray. The sagebrush, the granite, and the sky all washed out next to these stands of fire. It's like someone turned the saturation all the way up on just the aspens and forgot the rest. As I climb higher, the grade steepens and the weather gets meaner. The wind is ripping down the mountain hard enough to make flying the drone difficult at best. The first snowflakes start blowing across the hood, and the sky has gone full ominous. I'm not sure how far I'll be able to push into this, but I'm determined to find out. We got to the snow. It's kind of coming in through the window here. Not much, but it is snowing. It's pretty exciting. That aspen grove was amazing. And wow, I'm up on the shelf road right now, heading into the mountain. And the view, I wish I could put the drone up, but it is super windy. I mean, I almost couldn't land it. It was so windy. But wow, this is so cool up here. We're really heading up the hill here. This shelf road is so cool. The view off of it is amazing. I can see the buttermilks down there, bishop, and all these fall colors. As I wind my way down the mountain, the aspens put on a show. Their gold leaves quake in the wind, and the whole valley feels alive, shifting into a new season right before my eyes. Lately, I've been reading the book Into the Wild, and I get why that story grabs people. Not the extremes or the choices the main character Chris McCandless made, but the hunger underneath it. That pull towards something honest, something outside the noise we build around ourselves. I'm not out here trying to disappear into the woods for good, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel that same spark that he was chasing. And driving through all these colors, watching the light dance in every direction, is exactly the kind of thing that keeps me coming back. Back to the quiet, back to the dirt roads, and back to the parts of the world that don't care who you are or what your so-called responsibilities are. It's in these places where I realize the true scale of things, and for me, it's grounding. It's real. And maybe that's what McCandless wanted too. Not an escape, but a return. To be reminded that there's more to life than the construct of what we've been fed. And that constant pressure to be everywhere at once is just a figment of our imagination. For me, experiences like this are enough. Like rolling through that golden forest while the season shifts around me. That's where I find what he went looking for. And I hope, in some small way, you feel a piece of that too. This is Brian from Los Burros Overland. And until the next one, I'll see you down the trail. Adios.